Great. I've actually found a way of putting these videos on my YouTube channel. So instead of having to delete them every 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to start to build a library of all these classes on my YouTube channel. So I will send you a link to, you know, any that you've paid for, and they'll be up there forever. So, you know, hopefully that will be a useful resource. And going forward, I'm hoping to continue to record them in the village hall as well, and offer them on, you know, on catch up if you're away or can't make the class, or for repeat sessions if you wish to carry on doing them. And I've also heard from the hall this week, and they are looking to reopen in September. There may be obviously sort of rules that they put in place about keeping distance and cleanliness, and they're looking into all of that at the moment, but it looks like we might be able to open up classes again from September. But as I said, if you want to keep doing them from the recordings, then hopefully that will continue to be an option as well. So it will give us a bit more flexibility. But I'll keep you updated, but certainly for the whole of August, we will continue doing it via Zoom. Obviously, if you're back at David Lloyd, some of you might not feel the need to do this as well, and I completely will understand that, and hopefully I'll see you there. But for the rest of you, hopefully we will carry on as we are. Okay, so it's week 3, cardio week. So let's start by lying down on our backs. And we'll just take the soles of the feet together, drop the knees out to the side. And just begin to relax the body, release the mind, start to notice the breath. And just taking a moment or two to really focus on your body and to internalize that conscious awareness, really tuning into the sensations of your body here. I always like to start by noticing where my body's touching the mat. It's just a very obvious sensation, one that's easy to tune into. Starting there and then getting more subtle as your awareness begins to become more finely tuned. And maybe starting at the tips of the toes and just moving the awareness up through the body. And just beginning to notice any tightness or tension. You may be holding in the areas of the joints particularly, but throughout any part of the body. Here in the hip opener, just softening the knees to the floor, letting the hips just soften and open. Being particularly aware of your lower back. There's tension and tightness there. Allow it to have its natural curve shape, not trying to press it into the floor, but just to be relaxed. The belly, an area we hold tension, just find your breath there, try and soften and relax your belly so that you can breathe more fully. And then releasing your spine into the floor, relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing the back of the neck. And the jaw. Around the forehead and eyebrows. And then just tuning into your breath. First of all, noticing its natural rhythm and then beginning to deepen and lengthen it. Taking it into that conscious yoga breath. And then shifting into full yoga breaths to just really expand and open the whole of the breathing body. Making sure that the belly, the ribs and the chest are able to breathe fully to the same degree, for the same length of time, for the same amount. And then exhaling section by section, just really letting go of all that breath. And then just begin to find that natural rhythm of belly, rib cage, chest breathing. And then just releasing that exercise, take a moment to allow the breath to just settle back to its natural rhythm and just observe and notice the change in the breath from conscious yoga breathing to natural breath. Maybe just observe and notice how different it may feel, what's more comfortable, whether there's a forced aspect to the yoga breathing. And then we'll just gently hug the knees into the chest and rock from side to side. So week 3 cardio week, we're looking really a little bit more at the physical practice this evening, a little bit less at that sort of conscious, meditative aspect of the practice. So this really is about strength and cardio, really just challenging the body to work a little bit harder. So just set that as your intention this evening. You're really just going to be focusing on working your body a little more so that you feel challenged by the end of class. At each pose, you take it right to that edge. You don't take it over the edge, you take it to that edge, and you just really find where your edge is this evening in each pose. Let's take the arms wide, drop the knees to the right, turn the head to the left. Enjoy that twist through the spine as you reach out through the fingers and soften into your breath again. And then we'll bring the knees up and over, using your belly to lift the knees, protecting your lower back, and dropping them over to the other side, stretching out through the right fingers. And then again, engage the core to bring the knees up, set the feet flat, crossing the right ankle over the left knee, just threading through and pulling into the chest. And pressing that right knee away, maybe just a gentle rock from side to side, softening into the glutes and the hips. And then placing the left foot down, extending right leg up, hamstring stretch, pressing the heel away, getting into the back of the leg. And then just allow the hip or pelvis, if it's slightly lifting, to settle back down towards the floor. Let's switch it out, left ankle over right knee, pulling right knee in, stretching into the glute and the hip of the left side. And then right foot down, left leg up, hamstrings. Just pressing the pelvis back to the floor as you squeeze the heel up towards the sky. Great, let's rock up to sitting. We'll roll to the side. Take the legs out in front, reach forwards, stretching out the back, shoulders, spine. Again, just finding that breath as you connect into the body. And then we'll swing the legs around, come to 4-point kneeling, a few rounds of cat-cow, just to loosen up through the spine. Finding those full breaths and that full movement, vertebra by vertebra. Good, pressing it back into child's pose. Really tiptoe the fingertips forwards and use this as a chance to stretch out upper back and lats as well as through the arm lines. Dropping the chest down and finding that breath. Great. And then we'll come from child's pose to plank or modified plank. So you tuck your toes under, lift your hips a little, and then either keeping the knees down Or lifting the knees up, you're just going to move to plank or modified plank. And then pushing back to child. Let's do that 2 more times. Just beginning to warm up through the shoulders and core. And then push straight to down dog from your final plank or modified plank. Begin to pedal out through the heels. Stretching into the calves, the Achilles, and into your hamstrings. And then looking forwards, we'll step the right foot between the hands, dropping the back knee, sinking the hips down, finding that low lunge, stretching into the hip flexor. Again, steady the breath. Left hand down, right hand twists up, twisting through the spine. And then reaching around, possibly grabbing the back foot for your quadricep stretch. Great, let's switch sides. Left foot forwards, sinking the hips down. And then right palm down, left hand lifts, twisting the shoulders. And maybe catching the back foot. Great, let's step forwards. Take a hanging forward bend. Just grabbing the elbows, maybe rock from side to side. Breathe into the back of the legs. Releasing the hands, let's roll up through the spine, pulling the belly in, bone by bone. As you come up, interlace the hands, press the chest forward, and open through the heart. And then upper back, pressing the hands away. And shake everything out. Okay, so as usual with our 3rd week of our cardio week, we will take the first set reasonably consistently in terms of breath and speed, and then we'll take a couple of fast rounds to just get the heart rate lifted and the breath flowing. So bringing the hands to the heart, just reset that breath and reset that intention just to push yourself a little more this week, to get a little bit breathless, to get a little bit of that heart raised, and maybe to move into some slightly more advanced options if you feel up to it. Let's go. Inhaling the arms, lifting up. Exhale, folding the hands to the floor. We'll step the right leg back, we'll drop the knee, we'll inhale up, and we'll take 3 pulses in low lunge. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, pulse. 1 more time. Good. Sink into your low lunge. Stay there as you take an inhale. Exhale, release hands to the floor. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale where you are. Inhale here, you can be in a high plank if you wish. Push forwards through the toes, knees, chest, hover the chin. Release to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, come down, we'll pulse it up. Inhale, a middle cobra. Exhale, pulse it down. Inhale, high cobra. And exhale into child's pose. Take a breath in child's pose. And then tucking the toes, we're going to take 3 movements from child to plank or modified plank. So inhale there and exhale to plank. Inhale, child. Exhale, plank or modified plank. 1 more. Inhale, child. Exhale, plank. And then inhale up to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, squeeze the heels down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeezing down 1 more time. And then we're going to crouch just once. Exhale, drop the knees towards the mat and hold it there for a breath. Now, the deeper the knees to the mat, the harder you're going to work your quadriceps. Inhale back to down dog. As you exhale, step or lunge the right foot between the hands, back knee to the floor. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, pulsing down. Good, 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pulse. 1 more time. And exhale there. Take an inhale in your low lunge. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, step the back foot forwards, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to take a couple of breaths in a hamstring stretch. Good, and release. Let's roll up through the spine. Inhale, the arms floating up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Left side, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg steps back, knee down. 3 pulses, inhale, rise up. Exhale, pulse the hips. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, pulse. 1 more. As you exhale, hands come straight down. Inhale to plank. Stay in plank or high plank. Engage everything through the core. And then push through the toes, knees, chest, top of the chin. And release. 3 pulses. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, middle cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, high cobra lift. And then child's pose. Take a breath there. Tucking the toes, 3 pulses to plank or modified plank. Inhale here, exhale, plank. Inhale, child, exhale, plank. 1 more. And then on the next inhale, straight to dog. Let's take 3 pulses, heels raised. Inhale, up. Exhale, heels squeeze down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more time. Good. And then we're going to crouch once and just either hover the knees or bend the knees a little way. Take a couple of breaths. Inhale, back to dog. Exhale, step or lunge the left foot forwards, back knee to the floor. Inhale, rise up, 3 pulses, exhale. 2 more, inhale up. Exhale, pulse. 1 more time. Exhale, hands straight down this time. Inhale, step it forwards. Flat back, look up. Exhale, forward fold, and take a couple of breaths here. And then release and roll up through the spine. Inhale, arms lifting up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Just reset the breath. And we'll go for our second round. Inhale, arms floating up. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping the right leg back, knee goes down. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, pulse hands to heart. Take a twist. Right elbow outside the left knee, pressing elbow into knee to find that rotation, twisting the heart towards the thumbs. Inhale, arms float back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale to plank or high plank and take a breath there. Push through the toes, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Just 1 up dog or cobra and then into child's pose. Keep your toes tucked. And then when you're ready, inhale here. Exhale, plank, modified plank or chaturanga. Inhale, back to child. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more time and then straight to dog. Good, we're going straight into our crouches this time. So inhale in dog, exhale, crouch. 2 more, inhale dog, exhale, crouch. 1 more. And then hold the crouch as you take an extra breath. And then as you come back up, inhale, right leg lifts into a single-legged dog, bend the knee, open the hip, and enjoy that stretch. Good, let's lunge it forwards to runner's lunge. So back knee stays lifted, hips sink down. Get the back knee as straight as you can, so there's real strength through the back leg. Good, let's take a pulse here. Inhale, picking up the hips and straightening the front leg. Exhale, sinking down. 2 more. Inhale up, exhale down. 1 more time. And exhale, fold into a forward bend over the front leg. And then coming back to runner's lunge, option to come to the fingertips and 4 jump switches. You don't have to do that, but give it a go if you wish. Great. You really need to engage the core to get that move. Inhale, stepping forwards, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Be soft, roll up. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Left side, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward bend. Left leg back, knee down for low lunge. Inhale, the arms float up. Exhale, hands to the heart, twist. Left elbow outside right knee. Really press into that rotation, twisting the heart towards the sky. And then inhale back to your low lunge. Exhale, hands release. Inhale to plank and hold your plank for a breath. Make sure you've got a really strong engagement through the upper back and core. Push through the toes, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale into your child's pose with the toes tucked. Inhale here, exhale plank or chaturanga. Inhale child, exhale plank or chaturanga. One more time. And then inhale straight to downward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale crouch. Inhale dog, exhale crouching dog. One more time. And this time hold your crouch and work your quadriceps. Good, and then coming to a single-legged dog, lifting the left leg up and opening into the hip. And then we'll step the left foot to runner's lunge, straight back leg. Exhale, sink the hips down. Let's pulse it out. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, pulse. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pulse. One more time, folding over the front leg for a hamstring stretch. And then coming back into the runner's lunge, option to jump switch. And then stepping forwards, half lift, flat back, exhale, forward fold. Release, roll up through the spine. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, hands to heart. Reset your breath and your mind for a moment. Good. Let's go on. Inhale, arms lifting up. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right leg back to runner's lunge. Option to jump switch 4 times. And then either staying in runner's lunge or inhale the arms straight up to high lunge. Good, let's put a pulse in. Inhale up, exhale sinking down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sinking down. 1 more time. Get nice and deep into your high lunge. How low can you get your hips? Breathing there. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, step to plank or single plank. Take a breath. Knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Tucked toe, child's pose. Inhale here, exhale to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, child. Exhale, coming forwards. 1 more time. And then straight to downward facing dog. Great, this time you're going to lift your right leg up. This is the option, you don't have to do it. And you're going to crouch the left leg only. So inhale, right leg lifts, exhale, crouching dog. Inhale, back up. You won't be able to go as deep. Exhale, down. 1 more time. Crouching down, hold for a breath. And then inhale, single dog. Step it back to runner's lunge. Inhale, come up to high lunge. Exhale, hands to the heart and twist. Elbow outside knee. Option to extend the arms away. Good, get a really deep twist into the spine. Also feeling the stretch through the glutes. And then with lots of control through the core and back leg, inhale up to high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor, option to jump switch 4 times. Good, step the back foot forwards, inhale, exhale, forward fold, and breathe. Rolling up to stand, inhale, arms lift up, exhale, hands to heart. Left side, inhale, reach up, exhale, forward fold. Left leg back to runner's lunge, jump switch 4 times. Good. And then inhale, coming up to high lunge. Let's put the pulse in. Inhale up, exhale, pulse. 2 more. Inhale up and exhale, pulse. 1 more time, and then how deep can you get into your lunge? 1 more breath here. And release. Good. Stepping to plank or single plank. Lower knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Tuck-toed child. Inhale here. Exhale, coming forwards. Inhale, child. Exhale, forwards. 1 more. And then from there, straight to dog. Good. Option to lift the left leg up and then crouch just the right knee. So inhale there, exhale, crouch. Inhale up, exhale, crouch. 1 more. Crouch, hold for a breath, and then inhale back up. Step it through to runner's lunge. Inhale, high lunge. Hands to the heart and twist right elbow outside left knee. Option to extend the arms away and breathe into that twist. And then with a strong core, rising back up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Option to jump switch. Step the back foot in, half lift, exhale, forward fold. Rise to stand, inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a couple of deep breaths. And shake it out. I feel like my heart rate's up already. We haven't even done the fast bit. It's good, it's all good. Okay, so exactly the same, 3 rounds. Taking all the pulses out, 1 breath per move, a little bit faster than it will be next week in our flow week. So just pushing the pace a little bit. If you start to feel breathless, you leave out the things like the jump switches. So although I'm leaving out pulses, I'll still be putting in the jump switches, the crouching dogs, and the child to chaturangas or child to plank. So if you start to feel breathless, the heart rate's shooting up too much, you take those out and you take your rest in down dog or in child's pose or in just your lunge. Okay, otherwise you join me, you take all those options and you really feel that cardio, I hope. So resetting the breath here. Let's go. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back, low lunge. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, stepping to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, tucked toe child. Inhale there. Exhale, 3 pulses. Inhale back. Exhale forwards. Inhale back. Exhale forwards. Inhale dog. Exhale, crouch the knees. Inhale dog. Exhale, crouch. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale, crouch. Inhale, dog. Exhale, step the right leg forwards, drop the back knee. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, twist, elbow outside knee. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands to floor. Inhale, step forwards, lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg back, low lunge. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, tuck your toes, child. Inhale there. Exhale, come forwards. Inhale, child. Exhale, forwards. One more. Inhale. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, straight to dog. Exhale, crouch. Inhale, dog. Exhale, crouch. One more. Exhale. Inhale to dog. Step the left leg through, exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart and twist. Inhale, hands lift back up, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, step forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising to stand. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back, low lunge, knee to the floor. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to the heart and twist. Good. Inhale, arms lift back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, step to plank or single plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, tuck toe child. Inhale there. Exhale, come forwards. Inhale, back. Exhale, forwards. One more time. Inhale, dog. Exhale, crouch the knees. Inhale, dog. Exhale, crouch. Inhale. Exhale, crouch. On the inhale, come to single dog, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step through runner's lunge. Jump switch, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pick up the hips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming back to runner's lunge. Exhale. Inhale, step forwards. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping left leg back, knee down. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, twist elbow outside knee. Inhale, hands back up. Exhale, hands to floor. Inhale, step to plank or single plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, tucked toe, child. Inhale there. Exhale, come forwards. Inhale, child. Exhale, forwards. One more time. Inhale, straight to dog. Exhale, crouch your dog. Inhale, dog. Exhale, crouch. Inhale, dog. Exhale, crouch. One more. And from your crouch, come straight to single dog, left leg up as you inhale. Exhale, step through runner's lunge, 4 jump switches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pick up the hips, straighten the front leg. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, sink. Inhale, step forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Final round. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right leg back, jump switch 4 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. With the right leg back, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, single or regular plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, tucked toe, child. Inhale there. Exhale, come forwards. Inhale, child. Exhale, forwards. One more time. Inhale, straight to dog. Exhale, lift the right leg up. Inhale there. Exhale, crouch the left knee. Inhale, single dog. Exhale, crouch. One more time. Inhale, single dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, lift high lunge. Exhale, elbow outside knee twist. Option to extend the arms. Inhale, high lunge, arms lift back up. Exhale, hands to the floor. 4 jump switches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, step the back foot in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more side. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, forward bend. Left leg back, inhale, jump switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then come up to high lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, plank or single plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, tuck toe child. Inhale there. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, child. Exhale, forwards. One more. And then inhale to dog. Exhale, lift your left leg up, single dog. Inhale there. Exhale, crouch right knee. Inhale up. Exhale, crouch. Inhale up. Exhale, crouch. Inhale, single dog. Exhale, step the leg through. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to heart twist. Option to extend the arms. Inhale, back to high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Jump switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, step forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, Samastiti. And breathe. Well done, shake it out. Well, that certainly challenged me this week. Hopefully it's got your heart rate, your breath moving a little bit too. Great. So we're moving into our balance sequence now. So again, we're going to walk it through at a reasonable pace, but not terribly fast. And then we'll do it one breath per move. So take a moment just to find the breath and reset at the front of the mat. Let's go. Inhale, arms lifting up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to step the right leg back to runner's lunge, and we're going to take our 4 jump switches. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then we're going to come straight to a standing split. So just step the hands forwards, lift the back leg up as you inhale. As you exhale, try and fold over your front leg. Try and straighten your back leg. Option to bind the ankle. And breathe. Good. Place the hands down in front and then connect your ankles and squat. Step out to the right leg steps out, and then the right knee bends. So your right knee is bending, your hands either flat on the floor or hands to knee. Keep your feet flat and take a couple of breaths in your side lunge. Moving to Skandasana. If you wish, toes up, heel up, and get the hands off the floor if you can. Good. Crawl your way back to a squat with the ankles connected. And option to make it harder, bring your hands in front of you, fingers pointing inwards slightly, and take your tricep push-ups. So you're dropping, you've made a triangle with your index fingers and thumbs, and you're dropping your nose into that triangle. Elbows bend out to the sides, and then back up to single, standing split, and breathe there. Good. Slowly come up to warrior three. Come up to stand, holding knee or big toe. And release the leg down, shake it out. Other side, not quite got enough space. Side lunge. Inhaling, arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Step the left leg back, 4 jump switches. Good, and then straight to standing split. Step the hands forwards, lift the back leg high, try and straighten your back knee, fold head to knee, option to bind. Good, bring the hands in front and take your connector squat. Connecting the ankles, squatting the hips down, and then a big lunge out to the left, feet stay flat, hands to the floor or hands to the knee. Feet are parallel, toes forwards, breathe. And then option to move to Skandasana. Good, crawling back to your connector squat. Take the diamond or triangle in front of you with your index and thumbs. Option to tricep push-up 4 times, dropping the head between the hands, elbows out to the side. And then back to your standing split, finding your breath. Make your way to warrior 3. Come up to stand, holding knee or big toe. Samasthiti. Gather your breath. Good, shake it out. We'll do 1 breath per move. We'll speed it up a little bit. So always, the challenge with balancing quickly is it's a little harder to find the balance because you're in and out of it so quickly. So I know I've said this many times, but the trick is not to overthink it. Just trust your body to get into the pose, or mark it as best you can, but don't worry too much about getting into it, falling out of it. Just get in it, get out of it, and just trust your body to take you where it can. Okay, let's reset the breath. Great, let's go. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg steps back, jump switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, connect to squat. Exhale, step out to the right. Inhale there. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, back to your connector squat. 4 tricep push-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, slowly come to stand. Inhale, option to extend the leg out. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg goes back. Jump switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step left leg up into the air. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, connect to squat. Exhale, step out to the left. Inhale there. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale there. Exhale, connect to squat. Option for 4 tricep push-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, come to stand. Inhale, option to extend leg. Exhale, Samasthiti. Just observe your body, your heart rate, your breath. The warmth of the muscles, the strength. Very nice, shake it out. So let's move down to our seated work, resetting at the front of the mat. Inhale, arms floating up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or hop to plank. And hold it there for a breath. And then we're going to lower the elbows and move the hips to dolphin. So you're here in dolphin pose, take a breath or two there. You're going to move from dolphin to plank or dolphin to chaturanga. If you're not sure, I'll demonstrate first. So you inhale in dolphin, you exhale to plank. You inhale back to dolphin. Now if you need to move one elbow at a time, you can do that, or you can try and move them both together. If you want to be really hardcore, you inhale dolphin, exhale chaturanga. Inhale dolphin. So we'll just do 3 of those. Finding your dolphin, inhale, exhale, find your chaturanga or plank. Inhale back to dolphin, exhale down, one more time. And then find your child's pose. Soften the breath. So you're either going to do one more round of those. If that felt very challenging, just stick with that level. Or you're going to try one-legged dogs to, one-legged dolphins to one-legged planks. I wouldn't advise going into chaturanga on one leg. I certainly won't be demonstrating that. But you start in one-legged dolphin, you come to one-legged plank, you can try chaturanga. Yeah, it's kind of there. I suppose if you're a guy, you might want to give that a go. Otherwise, the rest of us, just sticking to plank. So finding your dolphin, lifting your right leg up, inhale there, exhale, plank. You can always drop the knee to modify your plank. Inhale back, exhale, one more, inhale, exhale, plank. We'll take a break before the other side. If you didn't do a single-legged dolphin, you just have both legs down, you can take a rest for the next section. If you're not resting, we're going to do the other side. So dolphin, left leg lifts, inhale there, exhale, single plank, inhale back, exhale, single plank, one more. And then we drop the knees and we all meet in child. Last little bit here, coming to a forearm plank, or you can drop your knees and take a modified forearm plank. You're either here or knees on the floor. A couple more breaths there, engaging the core, shoulders back, and then slowly lower. Hips down, Sphinx pose. Really soften around your neck and shoulders now. Allow that stretch, that release. And then if you want to come up, find seal pose, but make sure the lower back is soft and the glutes switched off. And then slowly coming down, resting the cheek on the hands, turning the head. So we're coming to our Pilates back strengthening work. We're going to be doing, not too many obstacles. We're going to be doing either swan dive or rocker. So our preparation for this is to have the hands wide, the feet wide, the chin down. You're going to inhale the upper body with the elbows straight, exhale, come down. Inhale your legs with the knees straight, using your glutes, squeeze your buttocks, exhale, come down. Inhale, upper, exhale, down. Inhale, lower, exhale, down. Either continue at that pace or inhale, upper, exhale, lower. Inhale, upper, exhale, lower. 3, 2, One more. And then rest the other cheek on your hands and just wriggle your hips out. So second variation and final variation is either your swan dive or your rocker, which we've done last week. Your swan dive, you lift up as if you're going into a high cobra, exhale. Inhale, push, exhale, everything up. Your rocker, you start with a swan dive, inhale up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And you're just rocking on your pubis bone, and it's very hard to talk. So taking whichever options for you, either swan dives or rockers, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, child's pose. Well done. Stretch it all out. So either coming to sitting from there or tucking the toes down, dog hopping to sitting. Let's all meet. Legs out in front, Dandasana, chin to chest, hands by the sides. Reset your breath, allow that heart rate to steady. Not looking for cardio in the final section. We want to be careful with our knees in Maridasana B and D, so there's going to be no hurry here. Just finishing with a hip opening section of class. So you're going to take up your left leg and just begin to open into the hip. And then crossing the ankle over the knee as we did in the warm-up section, lying on our backs. You're going to bend up the right leg, shift your hips towards your heel, get as long in your spine as you can, press the left knee away from you, and then begin to move your body towards your shin or your chin towards your shin to get deeper into that glute. Breath, steady breath. Good. And then release by backing out of it and straightening your right leg first. Ashtangis amongst you, option to go into Maridasana B by placing the left foot in half lotus and the right leg in Maridasana. For those of us with less flexibility, placing the left foot on the floor and the right leg in Maridasana. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Bring the right arm inside, hook it in front of the right shin. Option A, hand to floor and hand to knee, pulling yourself forwards. Option B, wrap, catch the hands, bind and fold. 3 breaths here. Inhale, head lifts, exhale, release. Keep the legs exactly as they are, unless you want to come out of lotus. If you're in lotus, we're going to take Maridasana D. So your right hand behind your back, your left arm either hugs around your right knee, or it hooks outside, or you can attempt to bind, bringing the hands to catch. Choice is yours, but the most important thing to do is to get lift in your spine before you rotate, so that you're not collapsing and crunching the vertebra and then attempting to rotate them, because they'll sort of together, which we don't really want. So you want to lift them away from each other before you twist them, so that there's space between the vertebra. Breathe. And as you breathe more, just see if you can twist a little more deeply. Inhale to the front, just counter twist for a moment, and then keeping the left leg forwards, take the right leg back and come straight to pigeon pose. Few breaths in high pigeon, reminding yourself that you want your heel roughly in line with your hip bone and your hips are dropping down onto that heel as you lift the heart, slight back bend here, and then you can crawl forwards to sleeping pigeon. And then we'll come back up. You can attempt mermaid from pigeon, keeping the hips square. That's always an option. Or drop the hip to the side so you're sitting on your left buttock and then just pull the foot towards you to get that quadricep stretch. Option just to stretch the legs out and change sides, or take your vinyasa. Good, we'll take the right leg and give it a little bit of a hip opener here. And then cross the ankle over the left knee, hands behind the back, bend the left leg in, and then shuffle the hips towards the heel, but get your spine as long as you can, lifting through the crown of the head and pressing down through your sit bones to feel the stretch, and then maybe begin to creep your chin towards your shin. That deepens that glute stretch. And then find your breath and let everything release. And then just creep the hips back and straighten out the left leg before removing the right. Option to take it up into half lotus or place it on the floor, taking the left leg to Marajasana. Inhale, lift and lengthen through your spine. Come inside the thigh with the left arm. Take it in front of your shin, either hand to floor and hand to knee, and pull yourself forwards, or take the hands behind your back and bind. 3 breaths, head to floor. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Staying here for Marajasana D, left hand behind the back. Inhale, right arm hugs or hooks or binds around the left knee. Find that length in the spine before you rotate. And then continue to lengthen and continue to twist. Good, inhale, look to the front. Exhale, unbind yourself and just take the left leg behind you. So you're in right side pigeon, trying to press your left hip bone onto your right heel, lift and open through the heart, and crawl forwards into your sleeping pigeon. And then either coming straight to mermaid or shifting the weight onto your right buttock and then bending in, catching the left foot for your quadricep stretch or mermaid pose. Finding the breath there. And release. Either swing the legs round and lie onto your back, or take your vinyasa to lying down. Hug your knees in, rock it out, let the breath settle for a moment. And we're going to take bridge pose. So placing the feet flat to the floor, heels nice and close into the hips, toes slightly turning in, hands by the sides. Inhale here, exhale, push your lower back down, roll up through the pelvis. Draw your shoulders in towards each other, interlace the hands. Push the little fingers into your mat, press the hips up. Balloon the breath into the chest. And exhale, coming down just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Just realised you probably haven't got the best view of my knees. So if you've got wheel in your practice, we are going to take wheel pose, but we're going to take it from bridge. So we're going to all go up into bridge, and then you're either going to stay in bridge or you're going to transition into wheel from bridge pose. So whilst the hips are raised, you're going to shift your hands either side of your ears and then lift the upper body. So bring the hands by the sides, the heels close to the hips, the toes slightly turning in. And the challenge when you move to wheel is to try not to let the feet come wider, but they need to be set in the same position as your bridge pose and keeping the toes turned in, of course, as well. So we're going to roll up into bridge pose, bring the shoulders in, interlace the hands, press up high into your bridge. And then really grounding down through your big toe joint so you're not tempted to move the feet. Bring the hands either side of the ears and lift up into wheel pose and find your breath. If you need to shift your feet, then obviously do so, but really you're trying to maintain that same distance as you would take hips width for bridge. After a couple of breaths, you can gently come down and windshield wiper the knees from side to side. So back bends are progressive, meaning that we traditionally, certainly in the Ashtanga tradition, always do 3 in a row, because by the time you're in the third one, your spine should be a lot looser and you should be able to get deeper. So doing 1 doesn't really help us getting sort of further into the pose. It doesn't allow us to progress the posture. So doing 3 like this allows us to really begin to deepen that back bend. So we're going to do a third variation. We'll all lift up into bridge first. Bringing the shoulders in, take a couple of breaths, pushing the hips up, and then readjust your hands if you're going for wheel, and see if you're in a nice deep back bend, maybe you can walk the hands in a little closer to the feet, push the hips up, feel that opening through the spine. One more breath, and we'll gently come down. We'll hug the knees in, rock up to sitting, and finish in Paschimottanasana, forward fold, really stretching out through those back muscles and lengthening back out the vertebra. Okay, we've got time for an inversion. So lying down, you're either, if you just want to relax now, you're just going to shift your hips to the wall and take the legs up so that your hips stay low, and then you can take your arms wide to the side and just relax here. You're still inverted, you're getting your legs higher than your heart, which is what we're looking for in an inversion. Otherwise, you've got the option of shoulder stand, or you can modify your shoulder stand, holding the wide part of your hips and taking the legs to 45. That's Viparita Karani. It's much softer on the shoulders and neck. Or full shoulder stand, walking the hands up the back towards the shoulders and pointing the feet towards the ceiling. Let's aim for 10 breaths in your inversion. And then moving into plow pose. If the feet don't touch the ground, hold your hips. If they do, you can release the hands and stretch out the shoulders. And then drop the knees to either the forehead or to the ears. And then a slow roll down. And we'll finish with fish pose, Matsyasana. Push through the elbows, lift the upper body off the floor. As you drop the head back, really push the breastbone towards the ceiling. So you're getting a deep back bend through the upper back. And then continue to press into the elbows to try and get you up even higher. And then just really enjoy this area between the shoulder blades that we are now trying to stretch out is a problem area for nearly everyone in modern society, certainly in the West. This is the area that gets locked when your shoulders slump forwards, when you sit in a regular chair, in a car seat, in a sofa, in an office chair. Very hard to keep the spine upright. This area here gets tight and locked, and it causes shoulder injuries and lower back problems and neck problems. So this stretch you're doing into your upper back right now is one of the most important things you can do for your health. Let's inhale, lift up and out of it, and gently come down. And you may find that that was extremely intense, which shows that that area is getting locked out. And it's really important for you to try and open it up. Fish pose is one way. Another way I really love is to get a soft ball. You don't want a hard leather football. Take some of the air out, make it soft, or use the Pilates ball. Just place it here between your shoulder blades and then lie back over it. So you're in the same pose, but you're being supported there. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Close the eyes, just allow all of that yoga, all of that movement, all of that strength we've done tonight. And the raised heart rate, the breath. Just allow that all to be absorbed by the body and by the mind as we start to close out our practice this evening. Taking the arms wide, drop the knees to the right, turn the head the opposite way. Eyes closed, breath steady. And then bring the knees up and over the other way. And then slowly making your way to Shavasana, either for at least 5 minutes or a few minutes in Shavasana followed by meditation. I would just like to add that that is an extremely advanced class, so if there's stuff in there that you were struggling with, please know that it was a really, really advanced piece of work there. So you've done really, really well in this month's sequence. Hopefully I'll see most or all of you for Flow Week next week. Namaste, thank you so much. Thanks for the waves.